The Erotic Oracle whispers from the Temple of Eros, the sacred art of bondage, power, surrender, and the language of rope. They say rope binds the body, but what if I told you it also frees the soul? What if a knot, carefully placed, becomes a whisper between two bodies, one saying, "I trust you," and the other replying, "I see you"? This is bondage, not just restraint, but a ritual, a surrender, a spell woven in silence. Before we descend further into this sacred chamber, let me say this. If you haven't yet listened to episode 1, how many BDSM playstyles are there and how they work? Pause me, go back, absorb the full map of the temple, then return here, because this is one of its deepest altars. What is bondage play? Bondage play, in its essence, is the practice of restraining a partner physically, emotionally, or even symbolically. But it is not about force. It is about choice, the choice to be still, to be held, to surrender in a world that always demands control. Ropes, cuffs, silk scarves, spreader bars, yes, they're tools. But the true power lies in the pause, in the stillness, in the primal act of saying, "I will not move unless you let me." Styles and intentions. There are many ways to enter the temple of bondage, and each has its own energy. Japanese Shibari, an ancient rope art, intricate and slow. Each knot tells a story. It's often as much about aesthetics as it is about sensation. Picture a body suspended midair, shaped like a sculpture, breath catching, chest rising. Western bondage, cuffs, chains, spreader bars, more utilitarian, often combined with impact play or domination. Think restraint as structure, a playground of edges. Sensual bondage, silk ties, blindfolds, gentle bindings, not meant to restrict, but to heighten. When you can't see or move, every whisper becomes thunder. No matter the form, the purpose remains. Connection, and in some cases, transcendence. Psychological depth. But here's the truth they don't put in books. Bondage isn't just physical, it's emotional architecture. For some, it recreates the feeling of being protected. For others, it's about giving up the unbearable burden of decision. To be tied is not always to be trapped. Sometimes it is to be freed from fear, from noise, from ego. It is ritual, vulnerability, and erotic meditation. And for the one doing the tying, the rigor, it is an art of focus, an offering. The steady hands that say, "I will hold you, I will not let you fall." Before any rope touches skin, this isn't just kink improve, it is consensual choreography. Discuss limits, establish safe words. Decide if you want to be touched. Where? How? Do you want to cry? Do you want to laugh? Do you want to feel nothing at all? And after the ropes are untied, after wrists are free and breath is calm, there is aftercare. Water, a blanket, a quiet space to land. Because what you just did was not just sex, it was a ceremony. Soft fade of music, like breath slowing after climax. This is bondage, a dance between freedom and control, a language without words, written in rope and silence. In the next episode, we'll unlock another chamber. But for now, rest. Feel what's rising in you. And if this episode stirred something, share it. Whisper it to someone who needs to hear it. And come find me again in the Temple of Eros.